Good morning, happy Monday. We're trying to get out the door to have some coffee. It's a little rough this morning. It's a Monday. And my eyebrow, you can tell my eyebrow. It looks kind of weird. Oh well, we'll fix it later. Don't have time for 2 minutes of it. Gonna put some chapstick on?
You want some water in your coffee?
Yes, please. Actually, I'm gonna forgo the coffee and just have that pink thing of water.
You just want water?
Yeah. Jean's looking at me like I've had or something wrong with me. But yes, I'm just having water.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna need the lid too, but we'll get the lid in a minute.
There you go.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
You look so cute. Come over here and let's see your.
Top right there.
Come over here. Let's see your coat. It's 39 degrees, so Jean is in multiple layers. I'm just wearing a hoodie because first I'm fat and I have insulation.
Well, my other coat, you see, it rides up.
Get your
it's
head
shrunk.
down here.
My other coat shrunk, so now I'm wearing this big old thing.
Somebody said that I'm getting fatter and you're getting skinnier.
No, that's far from the truth.
Yes. Well,
If anything, she's losing a little weight, and I'm gaining a lot of
a
weight.
little weight. But Jean, how much did you come here? Come back here. You keep walking away and I keep trying to talk to you.
What?
I want to touch your eyeball. How much weight did you gain in how many weeks? When
Well,
went to the
that
doctor?
was
Well, I mean,
an extra 5 pounds in 3 weeks or something like that.
No, it wasn't that long. It was like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. 5 pounds in 2 weeks, yeah. I've gained a good 20, 25 pounds the past 5, 6 months. Yep.
So I guess the feeder thing, that Jean's a feeder, is not quite accurate. Maybe I'm the feeder. I don't know.
Looking like the rolls on the other party.
The rolls on the other butt cheek. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to, today my plan is to make some keto cinnamon sugar pecans. I think I have pecans. I have to look. And if not, then there'll be walnuts. I don't know if I ever showed this before, but this is the cutest little thing. I got it from, I forget where I got this from, but you can buy these on Wish for $1. They are chapstick holders and they connect onto your keys. So, you always have your chapstick with you. I am not having coffee this morning because, well, let's just face it, coffee is just a conduit for cream and sugar and all the things I should not be having. And I'm trying to break myself of that habit. So I'm going to be good and I'm going to have water. It's not going to be iced because we're going outside where it's cold. So it's just going to be just water. And then I showed you my keys. Showed you the water. I think that's all I have to show you and tell you. And, oh! Nope. I know what I was going to tell you. Face mask of the day. Good old Governor Jim Justice has informed us that it is now mandatory to wear a face mask at all times. But he said that on Friday. But then on Saturday, he was photographed at an event with no face mask on. And he was definitely not social distanced. So, we are going to follow the social distancing and the face mask guidelines, and we're going to wear a face covering.
Follow the guidelines.
That's right. So, I made this one. This is the one I made. I made it a little bigger to cover the double chinage area. And it made it a little comfortabler on my face. And it's better for winter because it's warmer. It can double as a face mask and a face warmer at the same time. So I'm going to put my hoodie on and we're going to go outside and have coffee and water. See you in a few. Replacing windows and hanging on to the side of the building. No safety harness. And it's windy. Did I mention that? Messy hair, don't care. It's the wind-blown look, literally. Oh, that should be a good picture.
How is this a good picture?
Look there.
We're totally cut off.
No, it's a good thing.
Why? This is not good photography one bit.
Okay, photographer.
There, that's a good picture of us. Where are you?
Why are you sitting with your torso over there?
I can't fit my whole there.
So here's the dilemma, folks. The dilemma we are facing at the moment. Jean has an unexpected day off work. So, we were outside for a while. It's very windy. I have the wind-blown look going on. A lot of people seem to think just because my hair is messy, it's not clean. Have you ever seen me with unclean hair?
No. Quite honestly. You wash your hair about once a week to twice, once every other week.
I was
It's like you're on like a bi-weekly, which is about twice a month.
But my baths are like
I'm joking.
more rare. They're like once every 6 months if I'm lucky.
Oh, that, yeah. Yep.
Anyhow, that might not even go in there. The dilemma is, today Jean has an unexpected day off and it is now 12:15. And I don't know what we're going to do today. Jean had an idea to go downtown to start a project that we wanted to do. Well, it was his idea. He wanted to do it. I'm on board with it. More info later if it comes into fruition. So we're just trying to figure out right now what to do. And there's a lot of rambling, and I'm sorry if you don't like my rambling. A lot of people do not like my rambling. Of course, I've lost a ton of subscribers, so maybe the people that don't like my rambling are gone. That would be good. And then, so, let's see what we're going to do today. I did pull these out because I want to make some keto cinnamon sugar pecans to have as a little treat. I do need to debone the chicken. That's another thing I can show you. I can insert the clips here. Yesterday, which was Sunday, it will be 2 days ago when you see it because you'll probably see this Tuesday. On Sunday, we made a chicken in the Instant Pot. And my cousin gave us a few chickens. My cousin, she has a farm. She's like all set up with homesteading. She raises chickens for meat and eggs. They have a beehive, they have gardens, they have all of their self-sustainable. So if anything happens, if the country is in jeopardy, we have a safe place to go on a big acreage of land that we will be safe and stocked, which makes us feel a lot better. Anyhow, she gave us a chicken. And we decided to roast the chicken in the Instant Pot yesterday. And I will insert the clip here of us making the chicken and how it turned out. Watch that and then I'll be back. All right, so today we're going to make a fresh roasted chicken in the Instant Pot. This is a very fresh chicken. My cousin, she and her husband, they raise chickens for eggs, for meat. They have a garden, they have beehives. They're totally self-sufficient homesteaders. And it's going to be amazing. She brought me 3 chickens, so we decided we were going to thaw one out and give one a try. So I found a recipe on the internet of how to do it in the Instant Pot, and I will show you what we need for the chicken. We're going to need paprika. Now, the directions is for a 3-pound chicken, but this chicken is 7 pounds. So I'm going to double the amount of spices accordingly. So I'm going to use 4 teaspoons of paprika. Next is garlic powder. I'm going to do 4 teaspoons of that as well. Next is the onion powder. And that's 2 teaspoons of the onion powder. And just to remember, this is doubled from the original recipe. So if you're just doing a 3-pound chicken, you would just need 1 teaspoon, but we're doing 2. Next is the dried oregano. And we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of that. Next is the thyme. And we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of thyme. We just got done having a pretty big windstorm pass through. There wasn't any, there's a little bit of rain. But it was really gusty wind. We were outside and it kind of blew back and forth. 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Ooh.
Careful though.
Pepper's good. Brings the heat.
It is.
And then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of salt. Do you want to go ahead and grind the salt in there, and then you're a better judge of how many teaspoons are.
I can attempt. It said 2 teaspoons.
Yes.
Oh, we'll guesstimate. Here, just go ahead and leave me a pile. Or here, yeah, just go ahead and, or not. Maybe 2 teaspoons.
I think there's more falling in the bowl than on my spoon.
Yeah, it's about half and half.
Yeah. I guess that's about 1 teaspoon right there.
No, what?
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna fill it up and then call it the day, but that's
Okay.
we're good.
I got you. All right, this is the rub for the chicken. Half of this will be rubbed on the chicken, and then the other half will go inside the chicken. All right, so to prepare, you're also gonna need, I don't have any fresh lemons. I have some lemon juice, so we're just gonna spray some lemon juice inside the chicken, and then half of an onion goes inside the chicken. But we'll get to that step just in a moment. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put half the onion in the chicken, half the onion in the chicken, and then squeeze some lemon in there.
How much?
I don't know, it doesn't say. It just says some lemon. Juice from 1 lemon. Just, you're supposed to use 1 lemon, so 1 lemon.
1 whole lemon? What?
It just sounds really weird. You're squirting it in the chicken.
Let's not exaggerate the issue here, okay?
All right, now you're going to take a tablespoon of olive oil and rub it all over the chicken.
Okay. Tablespoon, all right. Just
Yeah.
go ahead and palm me right there.
Palm you.
Yep, rub. And that's good.
Yep. You're just going to massage that all over both sides of the chicken.
What? You like to see me cringe?
You need a little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit
You
more.
need to go under the chicken, too.
I am. Whoop.
Yeah, get her underneath her. Get her breasts.
Mom, God so help me, please. Mom, help.
All right, our next step was to put 1 tablespoon of olive oil in our Instant Pot, and you're going to put it on the saute feature, and then you're going to put your chicken in the saute pot, breast side up to begin with, and you're going to brown it for 5 to 7 minutes on each side. So we're going to do the back first, and then we'll flip it, and we'll do 5 to 7 minutes on the breast side. All right, now that we've browned the chicken on both sides for 5 to 7 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add 2 cups of water to the Instant Pot. This is so we're able to deglaze the bottom. We're just going to take a wooden spoon and kind of scrape the bottom so we don't get that dreaded error message that tells us that something is burning on the inside. Once we have it all scraped up, we will go ahead and add the metal trivet back to the Instant Pot that came with it. We just want to put this in there so it'll lift the chicken up a little bit so it's not sitting directly on the bottom. And then we are going to pressure cook it on high for 6 minutes per pound. So this chicken, is 7 pounds. So we're going to go ahead and do it for 42 minutes on high pressure. After it's done pressure cooking, you let the steam release naturally for about 15 minutes, and then we will be back after that. All right, it's been 42 minutes, and we've let the steam manually release for 15. We're going to go ahead and quick release the rest of the steam. Looks cooked to me.
Don't look at me like that. Hey, one time I didn't do it, okay?
All right, we're going to go ahead and I will turn the camera around here to our pan, and then we'll remove said chicken and put it in said pan.
Come on. Oh, you've been having a lot of fun with this today, haven't you?
Now this, there's still a piece in there.
Yeah. It's a wing.
This is good. We're going to strain this.
Okay.
And put this in a, when it cools, in a baggie, because this is good chicken broth.
Okay. Yes, indeed.
Okay, do you want to sit this?
I'd like to flip it because then it looks prettier.
Okay.
But it's hot, so I'm not really too sure how to flip it without getting burnt. Come on, work with me, baby. Well, we got a little skinned here. We got some battle wounds. But hey, that's because it cooked on that side, so battle wounds. Yeah, put the skin back, make it look prettier. There, that looks good.
So that was the chicken that we made. It was very good. And today we need to debone the rest of the chicken. And I want to make, I have a few different recipes that I'm thinking about making. Nothing is set in stone yet. I saved the broth from the bottom of the Instant Pot. It made a lot of good chicken broth that we'll use probably for Thanksgiving, because we don't do turkey because neither of us like turkey very well. So we just usually get, well, not usually, because last Thanksgiving was our first Thanksgiving. I keep getting distracted by leaves are blowing past the window because it's very windy today, and their leaves keeps blowing past the window, and I'm like, oh, what's that? What's that? Last Thanksgiving, we got a rotisserie chicken the day before Thanksgiving, so then we just heated it up on Thanksgiving. So this Thanksgiving, we're not quite sure what's going to happen because we don't know if Jean's going to have to work on Thanksgiving or not. So I'm not sure if you'll have to work on Thanksgiving. Yeah. But anyhow, for our Thanksgiving dinner, I have a Ziploc bag that I'm going to freeze of nice chicken broth, and I will use that for something. I'm not sure what yet. So we're going to debone the chicken eventually. I have a couple recipes for chicken bacon ranch chaffles, for a chicken taco chaffle. What else do I have that I want to do? There's a few different things, but I want to do something that's not food related. I've decided, I did this in the previous years, not regularly, but this year I want to do it regularly. For the cold months, I want to, as a tithe, I believe in not just tithing of money, I think tithing of yourself is important, of your time and your skills, your talents, whatever you want to call them. I've decided that during the cold months, I'm going to tithe a gift of hat and scarf to a resident in my building, and then I'm going to make another set for a homeless person to donate to like a shelter, or if I see, you know, if we come across somebody that needs it, to give it to them. So I'm going to be making 2 sets a month to give away, and I want to start on that. I have tons and tons of yarn I need to pull out of my closet. I'm going to start that later today. I want to get that done because I'm behind for the month of November. That was just my idea. I had that idea yesterday, actually. So that's another thing I'm going to be working on today. I'll show you a little bit of my progress. I have to pick out a hat. I don't know. There's tons of crochet hat patterns. And I'm rambling. I'm rambling a lot. Gene is eating his brunch, and then we're going to see what we're going to do for today. I have not eaten yet. I did end up having a cup of coffee. I was not going to have a cup of coffee, but I ended up having coffee because it was cold outside, very cold, as the clips that you've probably already seen. So, yeah, I'll be back with you when I eat something, or let you know what our next adventures are going to be for today. Probably nothing exciting because you know that my life is boring, but I'm rambling and you can just listen to me ramble or not, whatever. And I will see you back in a couple minutes. All right, so the idiot that I am, I thought I was recording and I'm not. I'm making keto cinnamon sugar pecans. I took 2 eggs and separated them. And I just used the white of the egg. Then I added some stevia blend. Then I added some cinnamon. I added about, this is a 12-ounce bag, so I guess I added about 8 ounces, maybe a little bit more, of pecans, and just kind of stir them around till they were all coated. And then I had said I was going to go get some extra special ingredients. I'm going to add a little splash of vanilla just to see how it will taste. Don't know, never tried it, so we'll see. This could be a big no-no. Some of you out there may be going, oh my God, don't do it. I also preheated the oven to 250 degrees. And I'm going to add a little pumpkin pie spice. You know, 'tis the season, right? It's almost Thanksgiving. Just put a little pumpkin pie spice in there. Pumpkin. How many people say pumpkin instead of pumpkin? Like Pamela Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Anybody know Pamela Pumpkin from TikTok?
Ride the witch's broom.
We're kind of obsessed with that song at the moment. All right, so what I'm going to do is I've got my cookie sheet with parchment paper. I'm going to kind of dump these out on the parchment paper. I used enough nuts that I soaked up the the eggs so there's not a lot of gooey stuff left over. And I'm just going to spread these out into a single layer. I'm going to, now that they're in a single layer, uncurl these a little bit. All right, I'm gonna put these in the oven at the 250 degrees. I may turn it up to 300 because I can't remember exactly the heat. So I'm gonna have to look after I'm done recording because I'm recording with my phone and the recipe is on the phone. I'm going to put this in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes or until they're nice and golden brown and toasty. I'm gonna take them out and they're gonna sit for a couple hours until they cool, and then I'll be back with you to show you the finished product. And here they are out of the oven. We let them cool for 2 hours and they're nice and crunchy and have a great taste. I love these. This is a good way to get some healthy fats in and have a nice little treat as well. Delicious. And I'm just gonna put them in a Ziploc bag to keep them fresh.